Well, big dance is interested in combining everything without any kind of boundaries or walls or sense of, well, really it's a sense of total greediness of all the pleasures of theater and dance.
So bowed, so cowed, so bent, that you will never recover over.
Something that's always present in the performative part of it is dance, and something that's always present is some version of theater. So, you know, there's the term dance theater, and I think at times that term applies, and then sometimes it's just dance, and sometimes it's just theater. So it's some kind of amalgam that's fluctuating all the time.
Because if you don't do that right now, you are a lost ghost man, last frost snowman, snow over flap. Your wings have flipped flat.
Alan Smithee directed this play. Now, Alan Smithee is a term when a film director leaves the film or is fired from the film. His credit is called Alan Smithee.
This piece began with a little germ from Les Subsistances, which
good.
is
True.
a couple years ago, Cathy and Guy suggested that we work with a tiny film clip of Le Cerf Rouge. And from there, we thought we could work with some iconic films of other periods from other countries. So we added in Dr. Zhivago, and we added in a really iconic American film called Terms of Endearment, which is all about acting, it's about divorce, it's about feelings, American feelings in the 70s, and we set those feelings up against these huge political issues that were going on in Dr. Zhivago, and let those two things bump against each other.
Zhivago and the subject matter of Terms of Endearment couldn't be more distant and unrelated to one another. But as they begin to interact with one another, we begin to discover thematic congruence that happens.
The other thing that's going on in the piece is that there's a movement system, there's a dance that's happening at the same time that there's these movie sources, and they're happening simultaneously.
You wouldn't try to look so innocent unless you were guilty.
You're gonna have to take and accept my word and perspective on this.
It has 1970s aesthetic elements in it. Clothing, objects, and also, at least in America, the sense of lightness and freedom that was separated from the war in Vietnam, that, you know, this feeling of that we're not involved in our own history.
Yes, I think we'll discover the nuance of its aesthetics almost with the audience itself, in the sense of we'll be watching it when the audience is watching it and discovering what we've made as it's discovered by the audience in that sense, that aspect of it.